comment highlights that the men that say they just want friends with benefits, many of the men that profess that women are too much drama, that they just want an easy woman, that they just want to have fun, these men are actually the most emotional. And I would also say that these men do want a relationship. They do want to be seen on a cellular level. They do want to grow and evolve. And that is why in the original video that I will tag down below, this text exchange that I have with this man that I went on a date with, and he very promptly made it clear that he just wanted a friends with benefits situation. In reality, a man like this does want to be emotionally seen by a woman, because as I said earlier, oftentimes these emotional Peter Pans are very wounded at their core, and they are emotionally gifted, meaning they have an emotional side to them that demands to be seen, that probably their entire lives has been bubbling up to the surface over and over again, wanting to be heard, wanting to be developed. But because of the patriarchy and trauma and a lot of other things, willful stubbornness at this point with the men in my dating pool, these men are willfully refusing to evolve and grow, and in fact abusing women in lieu of doing that. But at their core, they do long to be emotionally seen and heard and enter into a divine union with a divine feminine so that they can heal themselves and they can exercise that muscle, that part of them that is a part of them that has been ignored and demonized and stuffed down for so many years. So I think the reason why, if you go down to this original video, you can see the eagerness in this man's text is because he truly does want that. And I can also attest that this was the situation in my last 12-month relationship. My ex-partner was sensitive. He had an emotional side to him. He was gentle. But after years of trauma and an absolute refusal to do shadow work and to become a fully emotionally actualized person, he's so stuck in his ways. As I said, many men in the dating pool, in my dating pool, are. He had now started to employ toxicity and abuse and projecting this emotional absence, this emotional drought onto the women that he dated. And in fact, I told him a lot of the women that are in your past are actually bad bitches, and I actually have a lot of respect for your exes. But the fact that you deem all of your exes crazy is, to me, very indicative of your inability and your refusal to get in touch and to grow that emotional side of yourself. And in perfect form for him, he lost this relationship because it required him to emotionally evolve, and he just absolutely refuses. And so men like this, unfortunately, will go through their whole lives hopping around looking for friends with benefits, looking for shallow situations with women. When they start to dip their toe into the waters of emotional stability and emotional exploration, they will many times retreat back, project onto the woman and tell her that she's too much and she's the problem, and eventually the relationship will end and they will just repeat this cycle. And it's tragic and sad, but here we are.